Good evening, viewers, and welcome to DRM News with your breaking story from New Delhi, India. In a historic moment for international diplomacy, Philippine President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. has just arrived in the Indian capital for a landmark 5-day state visit, warmly welcomed by Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Draupadi Murmu. This visit, which kicked off on August 4, 2025, isn't just a routine diplomatic trip. It's a celebration of 75 years of friendship between the Philippines and India, and a bold step toward a stronger, deeper partnership. Let's dive into the details of this exciting development. Picture this: the grand forecourt of Rashtrapati Bhavan, India's presidential palace, adorned with vibrant colours and ceremonial honours. On Tuesday, August 5th, President Marcos stepped onto Indian soil and was greeted with a guard of honour, a symbol of the respect and warmth India extends to its Philippine ally. Prime Minister Modi, known for his dynamic leadership, stood side by side with President Murmu to welcome Marcos, signalling the importance of this visit. Marcos, accompanied by First Lady Luis Araneta Marcos and a high-powered delegation of cabinet ministers and business leaders, is here to forge new ties and build on a relationship that's been growing stronger by the day. So why does this visit matter? For starters, it's a big deal, because it's Marcos's first trip to India since taking office in 2022, and it comes at a pivotal moment. The Philippines and India are marking 75 years of diplomatic relations, a milestone that began back in November 1949. Over the decades, these two nations have built a partnership rooted in shared values, democracy, maritime security, and a commitment to peace in the Indo-Pacific region. Marcos himself called this visit a reaffirmation of the alliance and the partnership between Manila and New Delhi, emphasizing how the world's focus has shifted to the Indo-Pacific, a region where both countries play critical roles. Now let's talk about what's on the table. Today, Marcos and Modi are sitting down for high-stakes bilateral talks at Hyderabad House, where they're expected to sign several game-changing agreements. We're talking about cooperation in areas like law, culture, science, and technology. Deals that could bring tangible benefits to everyday Filipinos and Indians. Think more affordable medicines, better food security, and stronger connectivity through technology. The two leaders will also tackle big-ticket issues like defense, trade, and maritime security, especially in the South China Sea, where both nations are firm believers in freedom of navigation and international law, including the 1982 UN Convention on the Law of the Sea. This isn't just about government handshakes, folks. Marcos is also rolling up his sleeves to woo Indian investors. After New Delhi, he's headed to Bengaluru, India's Silicon Valley, where he'll meet with top business leaders in the tech and innovation hub. Indian companies are already big players in the Philippines, from IT and pharmaceuticals to telecommunications, and Marcos is keen to bring more investment home to create jobs and boost the economy. In fact, the Philippines recently rolled out visa-free entry for Indian travellers to boost tourism, a move that shows just how serious Manila is about deepening these ties. But there's more to this story than trade and tech. The timing of this visit is raising eyebrows because it comes hot on the heels of a groundbreaking joint naval exercise between India and the Philippines in the South China Sea. Just days ago, Indian Navy warships, including INS Delhi and INS Shakti, joined Philippine forces near the contested Scarborough Shoal for their first ever joint maritime drills. This isn't just a show of strength, it's a clear message that both nations are committed to a free and open Indo-Pacific. With the Philippines being the first country to buy India's BrahMos supersonic cruise missile system, defence cooperation is clearly a cornerstone of this partnership. For those of you wondering about the bigger picture, this visit is part of India's Act East policy and its vision Mahashaga, which focuses on maritime cooperation and regional stability. The Philippines, as the ASEAN-India Dialogue Coordinator from 2024 to 2027, is a key player in this vision. Add to that the cultural ties. Did you know the Tagalog language has Sanskrit roots? And you've got a relationship that's not just strategic, but deeply rooted in history. Before we wrap up, let's zoom in on Marcos's packed schedule. After today's talks with Modi and Murmu, he'll meet with India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar and Jagat Prakash Nadda, the president of India's ruling Bharatiya Janata Party. Tomorrow, he's delivering a foreign policy address at the Observer Research Foundation. And later, he'll head to Bengaluru for those high-stakes business meetings. By the time he returns to Manila on August 8th, Marcos hopes to bring home deals that will make life better for Filipinos, from cheaper medicines to stronger food security. So there you have it, DRM News viewers. A historic visit that's setting the stage for a new chapter in Philippines-India relations. From defence to trade to cultural ties, this partnership is poised to soar. Stay tuned as we bring you the latest updates from New Delhi. And let us know what you think about this exciting development in the comments below. This is DRM News, your trusted source for breaking stories that matter.